Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your singles love reading for Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgos, new love prospects, connections, anyone you're dealing with. Oops, some of you are dealing with someone. Oh, there's been some hurt and heartache. Third party or hurt feelings, yeah. So somebody cutting someone out or just being kind of cold here. Has to do with some sort of truth. Yes, other people involved, possibly a third party. Oh, yeah, Queen of Swords. We got people having words here. Yeah, someone's ghosting someone here. Just an energy of someone being left out in the cold, ignored. Yeah, someone being left out of a social circle. There's been some hurt feelings. We got some, wow, this is so not Virgo energy. What's going on? It is with the Magician, though. I mean, that is, yeah. Some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And then we have the Three of Cups. So this is someone trying to manifest something here. They're trying to manifest. Has to do with communication. What the heck is going on here? Whoops, there we go. Put that back. My screen shut down. What happened with the Three of Swords? To me, it looks like too many people involved. Someone's been left out in the cold or left out. Someone's being left out of a social gathering, get-together, conversation. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody didn't get what they wanted here. Yeah, it's a painful period in someone's life that's over. So this is somebody speaking truth possibly about this, a third-party situation, or just somebody who is hurt feelings. There could be jealousy, too. There could be some jealousy. But it has to do with someone leaving someone out of the conversation or just someone being left out. And I do see a painful period over. Yeah, it has to do with something that wasn't fair. It wasn't right. So it looks like we have someone who maybe somebody coming in to make something right, because it has to do with truth and harmony, some Libra. But it could be a person too. Like I feel whenever I see any energies of third party jealousy and hurt feelings, I always have to kind of look at it both ways. But it's someone may have cut someone out because they weren't fair or they just weren't right. Something wasn't right. But I feel like we have a person ending a painful period in their life and they want to make something right. Yeah, so there we have. See, this is about people getting together, a gathering at some place. It's often, it can be restaurants, it can be any place, even someone's home. But it looks like some sort of get-together gathering, a little celebration of sorts. So yeah, there's truth. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. These are two people who have experience. Their swords are up. Being very discerning. I mean, it could be just open, honest communication. Yeah, see, both people. It's about what two people are doing, gatherings, getting together. But there's definitely a person feeling left out in the cold. Who left someone out here? Yeah, we have a person who was waiting. Someone was waiting, feeling the ship has sailed. Someone's waiting for someone. Well, they've ghosted them and left them out. Or it's just a person who's late. There's definitely some kind of lack. Let's have a look at the Magician. I mean, this is Virgo energy. Yeah, we got some Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Gemini. So we got lots of air here. But it has to do with the star, where a person is it's a situation that didn't turn out as expected. Somebody had expectations, see, of an invitation, opportunity, getting together, and the other person was left out, ghosted, ignored. So yeah, so there was a situation didn't turn out the way somebody had hoped. Yeah, but it's a person going to come in and try to make this right. Because it was a situation that wasn't fair, it wasn't right. There may have been some sort of judgment made here. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Doesn't have to be third party, but it could be. Often it's just hurt feelings. I mean, there could be some jealousy, some kind of jealousy here. So what is the Three of Swords all about? It's a person taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. So you're checking things out here. Some sort of hurt. You know, it's a person being cautious, though, playing it safe. We have someone who didn't get what they wanted. So something wasn't right, it wasn't fair. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's a person offering a sippy cup. So it has to do with a person not talking, not communicating. Someone who doesn't have a whole lot to say. It could be because they didn't expect this. Because it's about being pre-manifesting and prepared. Tell me about justice. Yeah, the Empress, someone who's just right. It has to do with a person opened other offers, opportunities. Someone wasn't fair. They didn't treat someone right. And that's what I feel, making it right. But it has to do with truth. Someone wants to speak the truth. It has to do with the Empress, the start of something new. Someone's learning a truth. There's jealousy because it's someone learning the truth. The feminine is open to other offers and opportunities. Yeah, someone here is offering someone a cup. Do you want to go for a cup of coffee? But it's definitely someone who doesn't come in right. It's interesting, too. They don't. But... Wow, this is so not your usual energy. But, I mean, it could be just two people giving advice, too. Often the King and Queen of Swords give advice. Sometimes it's unwanted advice. Because these are people with experience. But it's what these two people are experiencing. And there definitely was a situation that didn't go the way it was expected here. And we have a person just letting it go. It is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Yeah, I see a busy time, things speeding up too. Multiple opportunities. See, multiple opportunities coming in. The Empress is open. The Empress has got some opportunities, and it has to do with the person who was kind of cold or... So maybe an apology or an explanation, but they're definitely, I feel jealousy, hurt feelings. And if it was a third party, it's why somebody cut someone out. But it's funny because I'm seeing vice versa, both people's opinions. It's like everybody has an opinion. And it could be people giving advice, their opinion. And this is often unwanted advice. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely been someone waiting and then they were disappointed. Feeling someone might be manipulating or playing games, but I feel it's mixed messages, mixed signals. See, it has to do with this lack of negativity. Somebody ghosting someone here. But it has to do with a person who was very disappointed. There's people talking about this. Yeah, it's all coming out in the open. It's a person seeing the bigger picture now. Interesting. This is the Empress getting themselves out. They were disappointed in this other person. This is someone who come across as cold, didn't have a lot to say, and this is a person been there, done that. Now we have other opportunities coming in. This could be online dating or off, but this is also someone with experience. They speak truth. But I feel because of the Hangman, it's two people's opinions. Everyone's got an opinion. And often the King of Swords are two people who, they're smart, they're intelligent, they're smart enough to make their own decisions. So I'm wondering what actually happened here. It's like everyone's opinion. Everyone's got an opinion. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's the Queen of Cups. So it's a person, see, kindness, compassion. This is it's a person going, well, that's kind of understandable. It is what it is. Something understandable, but there still was disappointment. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely someone learning. It's still bothering this person. It's still weighing heavily on them. It's bothering them. Could be someone who felt a little disrespected, but I feel it's all lots of misunderstandings here on someone's intentions. See, disappointment, somebody wasn't reliable. It's a person who doesn't follow through. They keep someone hanging. Because this is a person who's open to this, but it has to do with this person originally, the King of Swords. Being cold, not communicating, keeping everything to themselves. See, two people checking things out, but it is all everyone's opinion too. Like, this is crazy. But I'm going to tell you what's happening. This person here, if it's still bothering them, it's about getting something off their chest. But it has to do with this person also seeing the bigger picture. So there was, to me, it's misunderstanding. It is what it is. There's something that's understandable. So tell me about the star. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See, it's a situation that's understandable. It's somebody who wasn't prepared. See, pre-manifesting, they weren't prepared. They weren't ready. Now this person's looking ahead. See, someone who likes to plan and prepare ahead. So it could be where there was communication coming in, spontaneous. It comes in out of the blue, and we have a person who wasn't ready. Now this person's ready. They're looking ahead now, feeling more prepared. They like to plan ahead. This is someone who often gets very busy. In fact, I see both people who get very busy. A lot going on. But this has to do with change. See, this is all about going with the flow, but it has to do with change coming. It has to do with somebody here who, this person here was moving forward. And some of you too, I can see it's a person who comes back around and wants to, a change, but I feel like there's still going to be some sort of disappointment. I got to be honest, because the feminine is seeing the bigger picture. It's bothering them. It's someone who doesn't pull their weight, or they just aren't reliable. And this could be someone enlightening this person. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords could be people in the social circle enlightening someone, right? Or enlightening the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So it's about learning truth. See, there's that aha moment, the truth, victory. It's an energy of someone having that moment, that realization, because it has to do with change and someone moving on. See, letting it go. It just isn't meant to be. But this person, because of mixed messages and all this, whatever it is that happened here, disappointment, it has to do with seeing the truth in the situation. It's somebody learning why they felt cold or they behaved this way. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. See, the truth. This is about partnering up. It's about, it has to do with feeling comfortable. Two people. See, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And I think these are other people giving advice, unwanted advice, all their opinions, everyone's opinion. These are two people I feel who can make decisions on their own. They're very sensible and practical. But this is about a whole new chapter between two people. See, it's all about taking the cup. The feelings are mutual. So both people felt disappointed. I mean, it could be miscommunication or missed messages for that matter, because that's the Five of Swords energy. But it is an energy of lack and negativity, someone leaving someone out of a conversation. Everyone's talking, and the other person got left out of the conversation. They can't get a word in edgewise. They can't talk. They can't, and it has to do with a bunch of people getting together. And it's a person just literally being left out. Because we have a person who, I do think there was a little bit of deception or game playing, but it's not from the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's from someone in that social circle. So who are the people in the social circle? They have this people all getting together. See, it's busy, busy. Everyone's talking. There's a lot of gossip. Everyone's got an opinion. Yeah, so it has to do with talking about who's interested in who. And it's a person who is being patient to talk to someone. It's about being gracious, patient. And yet these two people couldn't get a word in edgewise. While these two people, King and Queen of Pentacles. Who are the people in this social circle? Yeah, there was something, I told you, there was something sneaky going on here. Insecurity, or just a person being sneaky. And there was someone playing games here. And the whole point is why. And I do think there's going to be a conversation about this. It has to do with why. Why was this one person? This, I feel the Queen of Pentacles maybe got left out, ignored. And there was definitely, I feel both people felt disappointed, but it's all these things being learned. And they're like, well, I guess it is what it is. It isn't meant to be. I guess they're just not interested. Right? But it has to do with someone who was up to something. So what were they up to, these people? See, ghosting someone, ignoring them, playing games. Yeah, somebody with maybe some Taurus energy. But I feel it has to do with, this is all being learned. This is two people learning this. The ghosting, ignoring, the lack. Somebody who was, to me it's somebody with sneaky energy, negative energy. You know, it's kind of dark. But it has to do with someone in the social circle. It's a person giving someone a lot of attention, talking to them, not letting anybody else talk. So, yeah, and you can see there was a lot of curiosity where someone wanted to know everything. They were trying to learn something here. Yeah, couldn't even get a word in. So it's just listening. It's just someone listening. Now we have this person talking to these people, learning, finding out what happened. So they found out what happened. So now we have two people going to have a conversation. I feel like you're going to sit down here. Now it has to do with feeling comfortable with each other. See, it's what you're manifesting. You're mirroring each other too because of all these duplicate cards. So it has to do with two people coming into alignment. I feel like we have two people we're trying to maybe keep two people from coming together, or just, I don't know. But it has to do with everything that's being learned, and it has to do with not being on the same page. But you can see a person curious. They want to know everything, someone's lifestyle, habits, the way they conduct themselves. So they were really interested. But it's an energy of someone just listening. See, they're unable to talk because there's all this talk and busy energy. So I don't know. But any of you that this is your story, you're going to know what this is about. And I do think it's a person telling someone it's still bothering them. See, there was hurt feelings, but this is a person who is emotionally available, open. It could be, telling other people how they felt. But it is definitely bothering them. Still bothers them. It weighs heavily on them. And I do think it's everyone talk about a lot of gossip. I feel like this is a group of people that gossip a lot. Like, I don't know if this is, I'm going to be honest. Are these people, and do they have your best interest at heart? Are they, I don't know, like-minded? Because I wouldn't be surprised someone decides to let some of these people go and literally release them with the star. Because they, I don't know, it just seems gossipy, cliquey. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Because this is about seeing the bigger picture. This is someone seeing the bigger picture, and kind of going, aha. So that's why the ghosting, ignoring, or just this lack, right? Lack of communication, lack of whatever, Don't know. But there's definitely been the energy of being left out in the cold. Yeah, you have a person putting on the brakes, taking a look at this situation. It's like somebody, one of these people was trying to control this in the social circle. It could be the King and Queen of Swords. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Because it feels like they come out to do with this social circle, these people and this event and all the things being learned, the way people were, see, the way someone was conducting themselves. If two people it's like people watching how two people are interacting or conducting themselves, and then all this talk and gossip, and it's still bothering the other person. I mean, these are two people who are often private. They try to avoid, public confrontation, and but it's all about this change and this truth. Someone telling someone, if this person comes around, they'll never change. But I feel we have a person taking a look at the situation. It has to do with a person coming in and taking the lead. Self-confidence, self-control. Yeah, it's a person going to swoop in. But this is what gets me, is what's bothering this person. See, it's someone getting things off the chest. This somebody blaming someone else. So it could be one person blaming someone else, or the blame game. But it is bothering someone. It's weighing heavily. Yeah, they keep it to themselves, to privacy. It's just someone keeping it all in. Yeah, and there it is. It's all the people talking and collaborating. See, everyone's talking, It's like you got people making up decisions for someone. Whether two people are right for each other or they should connect here. It could be a family situation. I do see friends who are like family, but, whoever this one person is, they're being kind of sneaky. It's somebody who's not loyal. Like, I feel maybe a bit of a frenemy. A person who acts like they're loyal, but they're not. Where the other person is loyal and faithful to one, but the other person isn't. It has to do with a friend or someone in the social circle. So I don't know what they're telling someone, but I feel like it's not the truth. Crazy, but we have this energy of this. Who is this that's coming in? I mean, I do see the Empress taking their power back from someone, and I do feel a person feeling a little defeated here, but I don't feel that's what this person's intentions were, but that's how it felt. See, putting the shoe on the other foot, that's how it felt to this person. So yeah, swords up. But it is about making it right. It's about being fair. Someone was very judgmental, judging someone by the book, whatever it may be. Yeah. But it's all about history, lifestyle, the way someone, I feel just talking about what happened here. It's all coming out in the wash. And it has to do with the masculine putting on the brakes and taking another look. Yeah, taking another quick look at the situation. I mean, we have this, it's a person who's definitely single. Someone's still single, yeah. So someone judging someone by the book. It's a person who often looks good, so therefore then I guess they're, you know how that goes, like somebody who looks good and takes care of themselves kind of gets slammed, and put down by people and being judged. Yeah, I don't know. It's just because I do see the energy of someone judging someone by the book here, but I also see a person closing out a chapter in their life. There is going to be truth. So whatever this is, it's all coming out in the wash. I feel we have two people going to talk and lay all the cards on the table. And we have definitely this masculine up here wanting to make something right. See, it wasn't fair. And it could be the way other people were behaving too. Yeah. But it has to do with the spark, the desire, what someone's manifesting, what they desire. So there was definitely desire between two people. And it's like there's people watching this too. So, yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. See, it's a judgment, a decision that needs to be made. Someone made a bad decision. They judged somebody unfairly. Yeah, not being fair. But it's all being learned. It's someone learning this by talking to people. See, they're talking to them. Or they're just listening. Yeah, somebody finding out what they need to know. Yeah, see, they're seeing the bigger picture. What they're finding out makes them happy. It's a person who's stable. Someone who's calm. They're gracious. They're grounded. And it's both people, King and Queen of Pentacles. These two people can decide for themselves. Other people's opinions don't matter. And that's what I feel is happening. Everybody involved in everybody else's business. See, being involved in someone's business, privacy. It's where two people want to have a private conversation, but they can't. Because it's like there's a person here who won't let somebody talk. They can't even say, can we talk? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, it's just busy, 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 talk, talk, talk. Wow. But the bigger picture is finding out truth, seeing the truth. There's clarity. King and Queen of Swords. There's going to be clarity. But a bad decision was made. And it is going to be made right. So take care, and we'll see you soon.